Oh, yeah, baby. Give it to me. I'm so lucky. Yeah, 69 friend requests, of course. It has to be 69. Obviously. Okay, let's play. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, I guess... Okay, so as you guys know, the rules are pretty similar. You bet on... you bet three streets, as usual, and then you play chess if someone doesn't fold. 2 knights to start. If I get a third knight, that will promote to a queen, I believe. So, of course, I'm just going to flat this. Let's see. Okay, he checks it. I get a bishop. Pawn. This might be an AI. I'm not sure. But, okay, 2 knights, a bishop, and a pawn. I'm only drawing to a third knight. A third knight would give me a queen. Otherwise, I'm basically I'm drawing... I mean, queen, rook... I mean, I have the odds are pawn, bishop, knight, queen, rook. I don't really like this, but I'll flat this anyway. Okay, oh, I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm wrong. The third knight is a demotion, so now I'm completely screwed. Never mind. I thought the third... So, sorry, if you get 3, it demotes. It doesn't promote. Sorry. It demotes. So this just means I'm going to lose. I might as well just resign. So what I'm thinking is the Fool House. The Fool House is where it becomes a... the Fool House is where it promotes. If it's a Fool House, like you get 2 knights and 3 bishops, the third bishop becomes a queen. 3 pawns is a promotion, of course. Okay, so let's just put a bishop. You can't... Only pawns can go on the first 4 ranks. The heavy pieces, knights, bishop, rooks, queens, can only go on the first 2 ranks. First and second, or 7th and 8th. Let's just put this here. NG, not gonna lie, you look straight up 15 years old in that vest. Thank you. Also, if you run out of time, you lose the game. So we both have 160 seconds. If he's got a queen, I'm completely wrecked. If he has a knight, bishop, or a rook, I'm in the game. I'm completely dead. We'll see if this is an AI or it's a human. It's probably a human. But maybe I can flag him. Let's see. Maybe I can flag him. I'm gonna... I don't want to pre-move. If I make the pre... Okay, let's pre-move. Maybe it's just an AI. Let's go here. Hit the queen. I'm down a queen for a knight. I think this is an AI, not an actual human. But we'll see. Yeah, this is just an AI. So I'm just demoing it, which means I'm going to win no matter what. So it's more of a demo just to show you guys how to do it. I'll just pre-move basically like everything. This. Make the next pre-move. No, if this was a human, I would lose, by the way. But it's an AI. So let's go here. I'm not being paid. Otherwise, I would have to have hashtag ad in my title, or else the FTC would try to throw me in jail. So no, this is not a sponsored stream. Okay, let's just take... Why do I win against AI in chess? Because I think it's not... Oh, wait. The AI never resigns. This might just be a human. This might actually just be a human. This might be a human, actually. But, alright, just to show you guys. Because the AI never resigns. Okay, so what are the blinds? We're playing what? Bishop, pawn. This is, I think, the worst starting hand you can get. I guess knight and pawn is worse because bishops are more valuable than knights, but it's a very bad starting hand. 2 pawns you can draw to the third pawn, which would give you a queen. Okay, 2 bishops, 2 pawns. Now I'm drawing to the Fool House, which would give me a queen. So if I draw a bishop, I have three cards. A bishop, a pawn, or a queen gives me a pretty good hand. If I get a rook or a knight, it's not good. It's 60% plus. Okay, that's a third pawn that promotes. Okay, so I get the Empress or the Fool House, which means I get the third pawn, which becomes a queen. So obviously I'm going to bet here. What is the pot? The pot is 1.8. I will bet. Let's just keep it like fairly light. So yeah, if you get the Fool House, then the third thing promotes to a queen. So if you get 3 knights, 2 bishops, 3 pawns, 2 bishops, whatever it is, 3 and 2, you basically it promotes. So that's why I was drawing to 3 things. I was drawing to a pawn, a bishop, or a queen, which all give me a pretty good hand. Anything else I probably have to fold, so that's why I would have called any bet there on the turn. And by the way, you guys, this is also sort of a preview because I will be doing a poker stream at some point in the near future as well. So, okay, I've got a pawn and a rook. If I presume that he has a queen, he could have queen. The best starting hand he could have is queen rook here. He could have a queen and a rook. I'm just going to call it anyway because a rook and a pawn is a pretty good starting hand. Give me a third pawn. Okay, now we're in business. Oh, yeah, baby. Give it to me. I'm so lucky. Basically, when I got the third pawn, it promotes to a rook, and the fourth pawn promotes to a queen, so I end up getting, like, a ridiculously good hand, because I pull 2 pawns out of my ass, and I'm just completely winning now. Wait, what's this? What was that? 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 Let me put a rook here. Okay, but dude, you're dead. I have 2 rooks and a queen. So that means he had a queen and a pawn. Okay, but I mean, unfortunately for my friend here, he's just completely dead because if I pulled 2 pawns out, if I don't get those 2 pawns, then I mean, then I'm not doing great. But here I am. Bishops are better than knights. So like, if you get a knight and a pawn, okay, I just go here, take the open file, of course, and I think I'm doing very, very well. Click the hand. Click the hand. Okay, there you go. Is that like a? Is that supposed to be like a cock symbol or something? Let's make a check. Maybe check and rook g3 or something. Okay. Okay, let's trade the queens. Gonna go rook h8. Hit the bishop on f8. Explain the origins of hot French guy. I just chose to make a random username. There's no reasoning behind it. I just decided to do it. This poor guy wanted to have fun and got a GM as an enemy. Yeah. Now, the thing is, this is just like, this is sort of just playing for fun. The blinds don't increase. When I play Eric Rosen later, there will be, it will, like, blinds will increase and so forth. But yeah, play some music. Okay, you want music as well? Okay. Was I thinking of Maxime when I made the username? No, I was looking for something kind of random that, like, would make no sense at all. Okay, so obviously I just move the rook up, and I'm just winning here. How's anyone going to beat me at this? Well, because I'm not always going to have the best hand. I got very lucky here. That like the guy was pot committed. He had to go all in very early. Oh, whoops, that was a slip. I meant to push the pawn. Let's go here, and I will just take the pawn next move. I'll be playing him at like 4 o'clock or something, somewhere around then. Okay, let's just go here. Let's go check. Maybe here. Let's go here. Let's do the scissor lift. Rook here, rook here, rook here. I can't draw arrows, unfortunately, on this app, but don't slip against Eric. No, I won't. Am I going to be playing golf live? Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go here. Okay, he goes there. I think I just take the pawn. And let's just checkmate. IRL golf stream? Yeah. Your opponent has insufficient funds to continue. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay, let's go again. This uninstalling, yeah. Right. This is not real money. No, this is not. Okay. Oh, I might watch Nim shortly, yeah. What do I have? Pawn. Queen pawn. Objectively the best starting hand that I can ask for, so I will probably bet. What do we have? 6k, 300, 600. Okay, folds. That's annoying. Oh, Nim stopped streaming? Okay, yeah. Don't worry, I'll play some chess. Yeah, I have gambled IRL. I played the main event in the World Series in 2011. I do like PLO, although I don't play it much. Okay, I've got a rook and a knight, pretty good. I mean, we're not really deep. We're not deep at all here. We're very, very thin. 6k on 3600. I mean, it's like got like I mean, not even 10 big blinds. So because you're so light, it's sort of like you only want to push, I think, if you have very good hands. But I think rook and 2 knights is pretty. Rook pawn 2 knights is pretty good. I'll bet half pot here. I didn't cash. I busted kings against 8s at the end of day 2, unfortunately. Okay, rook 2 knights, bishop and pawn. Pretty decent. I mean, I can potentially just put it all in here since we're so thin, but I'm just gonna check it. I don't think there's value here. If he has any queen rook combo, I'm in trouble. I have a feeling this is a bad. Could have queen rook bishop. I'm dominated. Any double rook bishop combo, I'm okay. I'm gonna fold it. Yeah, I'm gonna fold it. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good there. He's sniping? Alright, good one, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, yeah, this guy, I don't know what his level is, but someone like Eric Rosen, if he has a queen and 2 rooks, I'm not coming back in the chess part against Eric Rosen. You're a GM, you could just beat him with pawns. Well, if I got all pawns, then... Oh, he left the game. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay. I'll play like one more, and then I'll play some actual chess. Okay, let's play a real match. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, 5 million, 5 million. Yes, you guys. It's not real money. Okay, relax. Okay. Okay, let's be super serious, though, because now that the stakes are high, this person had to have grinded a little bit on the app. So they can't be too bad. Okay. So we're playing 3.7 million. Blinds are, what, 501k, I think? What are the blinds? Let's see. Okay, 555. So, again, very thin. I mean, it's like basically 5... I mean... I've got like 6 or 7 big blinds, so it's very, very light. So I better be very careful in this one. Okay, so I win the first hand. He folds it pre. Let's see. Okay. Okay, rook, that's a good start. Rook knight, pretty solid start. I think I've got value here, so I'm just going to 2x it, I guess. Well, let's make it 1.1. I'll just basically, well, 1.3 or whatever, same thing. Okay, so he calls the raise. So, I mean, we're both going to end up, like, pot committed here. I get knights and bishops. Do I have value? Well, whatever. You guys are watching, so for content, I need to bet anyway. I can't play this like a real match. And Ludwig is watching, too, so for content, I have to bet. Scheisse. Oh, that was such a terrible... Oh, my God. That was an awful last card. That was a terrible card. That means he's not drawing to knights either. Shoot. I'm dead here. But I have to call. It's 400k more. Okay, let's think about this. How do I want to do this? So I've got knights. I think I'm going to try to cut off this queen side of the board with my knights. Like, try to put the 2 knights set up, like, right here. Okay, that's a good start. I'm going to try to cut this queen side so he has no access down the ABC files. And then I'm going to try to ram my bishop up the H file. Okay, I'm going to take this file because now the queen side is kind of clogged. He only has 2 open files here. Okay, that's a rook. Oh, geez. Does that mean he's got 2 queens? Oh, fridge. He better not have 2 queens, but I think he does. Let's go here. I think he's got 2 queens. He's probably got 2 queens. No, okay. Okay. This means he's got a queen? Does he please tell me it's a rook, not a queen? If it's a queen, I'm probably gonna lose. If it's a rook, maybe not. Ah, shoot. Okay, so let's see if he's actually good at chess. Because I do have 2 pieces, to be fair. I have 2 pieces for the queen. 2 pieces for a queen and a pawn, so I'm way behind. But if he's good at chess, I'm going to lose. If he's not good at chess, I'm probably going to be able to suck out. Okay, maybe he's not good. Okay, make a check. I win. Okay, so now I win the pawn. This is a good start. I would say that someone, like, for example, if Zalay had the... So to give you guys an example, if I was playing against Zalay, who's 2100, I think Zalay would be able to beat me from this position with the queen. Almost, I would say probably 90% plus Zalay would be able to beat me. So that's why, like, if I start saying, like, is the guy bad at chess, he has to be significantly worse. If he's, like, 2000, 2100, I would lose this for sure. Let's go here, hit the rook. Why am I dressing up as a soda jerk today? Sorry, what? Okay, that's a good move. Yeah. Let's go here. Maybe I can set up a fortress with my knight and my knights, maybe. But I also can try to flag him, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try to flag him because he's only got 100 seconds. I've got 126, so I've got like 2 minutes to like a minute 40. So I'm up a lot of time here. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, that's a bad move. That's a blunder. Now I'm going to take the bishop, and now I'm going to win the game. Once I get 3 pieces for the queen, 3 pieces are just as good as the queen. Like 2 horses and a bishop, or 2 horses and a priest are better than 1 queen. Okay, so I just take. Yeah, I mean, this is more casual. Yeah. Okay, I think I can move the knight and create... I don't want to... I can also play e4. I gotta blockade the pawns here. I guess I'll do e4. Try to jump with my knight here if I can. Something like that. Okay, let's go here. Try to get the outpost with this jump next move to d5. Okay, he's trying... Oh, wait. I think this is good. I skewer the queen and the rook here. Let's take. He's going to take. Let's pre-move it. Let's go here. Go for the check. He's going to check, and I guess I block with the pawn. He's trying to run the king in. I can actually... No, I guess I go up and knight d3 next move. Let's pre-move it. Oh, I missed a fork? I don't think so. But yeah, what I would say is someone who's like 18, 1900 should be able to beat me with these odds. But someone who's like 1500 probably can't beat me with these odds. So it all depends. I mean, I think you have to be like kind of halfway decent at both. Let's just go. I guess here, this is fine. I had knight before. Oh, I had knight before. You're right. Well, I mean, I'm going to be mean and I'm just going to flag him because flagging is more in the spirit anyway. Let's flag him. He's out of time. You lose. GG. Your opponent has insufficient funds to continue. Yeah. Yes, you guys. I just won 7 million. Would I win as an 800 player? That's probably a touch too low. I think if you're over 1,000 and you play it precisely, you probably could still win. I'm not too OP. I'm not too OP with increasing blinds. Let's do one more and then I'll play some normal chess. Is this a Spider-Man cosplay? It's not. No, it's not. React to TED Ed, A Brief History of Chess? Sure. Yeah. Okay, let's go. But yeah, I'll get back to regular chess shortly. I have such a... Well, I mean, I would say the reason I have an edge is because I've actually played poker. And I think I have a pretty good understanding of the ranges of cards. Okay, rook and bishop, very good starting hand. Okay, let's be super aggro. 500k. Let's make it an even 1 million. Or no, I'll make it 1.25. I'll make it the two and a half X. Okay, calls. Okay, knight. Okay, now I have to. Now the question is, how do I extract all of his chips here? Do I check it and then do I check bet? Do I see bet? I think I'm just gonna check. Try to give him one more card to draw something, because I don't really care. Oh, and I got the royal flush to boot. Okay. The app is really loving me. Let's make a small bet. I got the royal flush. I got a rook, bishop, knight, queen, and pawn. I got one of everything, so the pawn promotes to a second queen. So he's just completely dead. This is like the best hand in the whole game. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's show him who the boss is. Thank you to Bulldozer for the 2 gifted. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you get a rook, a pawn... No, you get a pawn, a bishop, a knight, a rook, and a queen. The last pawn promotes to a queen. But this is the best hand you can get, because you have one of everything. I mean, he's just completely dead. Okay, but he's showing... But the problem is now I place the bishop and I take his bishop. So it was a slight mistake. With white, you can put the bishop in the fianchetto like this. But with black, you can't do it because white gets the first move. So also, there's a big advantage to having the white piece instead of the black pieces here. Oh, wow. He just resigned. He just resigned. He just resigns. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's like enough. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go with 750. Okay, what do I have? I've got a rook and a bishop again. Very good starting hand. I think it's probably the second best hand, maybe like queen X, maybe. Queen X is better than a rook and a bishop. He's only got 1.12. He folds it, okay. He's going to have to go all in, though. He's going to have to go all in sooner or later. He doesn't have all the time in the world here. See, what's he going to do? Okay. Okay, so I mean, he's got 125. This is a very bad hand. I'm actually gonna fold this because I mean, I'm only drawing to pawn or queen on the third street. I mean, whatever. Let's just call it. He's pot committed, so whatever. Let's just call it. Yeah, of course. Okay. I mean, I have to call it. It's 125k. Okay, I get that's a rook. You know, if I didn't know better, I would swear. I literally would swear that it's rigged if I didn't know better. That's ridiculous that I get. I literally have the perfect run out. That's ridiculous. Literally, I could not have asked for a better run out than pawn, pawn, queen. Because the third pawn promotes to a rook, the fourth pawn becomes a queen, and then I get a queen. Like, it's not rigged, no. But it really looks rigged. It looks ridiculously rigged. The devs are watching and making sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. Paid actor, yeah. I mean, literally, I could not have asked for a better run out. That was the perfect run out because with 2 pawns, I need to draw to a rook or a queen, and there are only 3 cards that happen. Like, I get the third pawn, which becomes a rook. I get a rook or a queen. So, I mean, I guess it's 3 out of 5 possible cards are good, but still. Yeah, he faced 2 queens twice. I know. He's probably like, excuse me, like, what's going on? Like, thank you to Potatoes for the 2 months. Thank you to Lee, a host for the prime. Thank you to Gropa Panda for the prime. Thank you to Hadras Don Lopez with the host. Thank you, Man Bear Pig for the 3 months. Thank you to Larry's for the 3 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This would be more fun if I was playing someone who's like 2100 probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to double the queens, take the whole king side, and now I have the open queen side too. It's just over. Can you ever play this for real money? I'm not sure you can. I mean, that's kind of the big question mark because with engines, I don't know if you can. Although the time, I mean, I guess 2 minutes is too much time. Okay, there should be a forced checkmate here. Let's go check. I think there's just forced checkmate. Check. I think there's just checkmate next move. Thank you, Zalay, for the tier 1. Thank you, Zalay. Yeah, that's just GG's. Zalay would have beaten me, though, in that game. Like, someone who of Zalay's level would have absolutely crushed me, though, to be fair. Okay, he wants a rematch, apparently, so I guess we'll go again. He's a little bit unhappy. Now, if I don't get, like, if the RNG gods don't just like, give me ridiculous luck, it'll probably be more competitive. Okay, let's see, what do I have? Okay, pawn, pawn, bishop, pretty mediocre. Pawn, knight, I think, is the worst starting hand. Okay, obviously I'm going to flat this. I'm not going to bet it. Let's see. Okay, queen, that's good. Pawn. More or less, I'm assuming I'm good enough at chess that if I get any queen, I should be able to win. So, pot is 1 million. Let's just bet the pot. The red top makes you look like Dr. Disrespect. It's not the same thing, you guys. Okay, knight. So, queen, bishop, knight, 2 pawns. Pretty good hand. I mean, he has to have queen X. He has to have any queen. He's probably going to be doing well. I think he's full of... Is this value or not? He's pot committed. What can he have? He could have queen, queen. If he has 2 queens or queen, 2 rooks, he's better. But I still think I'm good enough at chess that I can probably win this. I mean, he has to have queen and 2 rooks to be beating me. Okay, he's got a real hand, though, if he's putting a knight. Uh-oh. Let's think. I can't fianchetto because I'm black. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to try to cut a diagonal. I'm going to put this pawn up here. Okay. I'm going to try to cut this side of the board. Maybe a bishop and a knight. And then try to use this open side, maybe, on the king side. He's got a rook. Okay, so he's trying to go that way. If I put a bishop and he's a bishop, he can place the bishop here and take on the first move. So you can put a bishop on h2. If I put a knight, can he target it? Maybe. Knight here, I guess. I might be losing here. If he's got a queen and a rook, I'm gonna lose. So he's got a queen. Okay, where do I put the bishop? I can put the bishop... Oh, I didn't mean to put it there. Shoot. I just blundered. He's got a queen, I think. Yeah, he's got a... yeah, see, this is why it was a mistake. I needed the... I'm actually just lost. Or close to it, because he can go queen g8. So I have to go here. And this is why the bishop was so bad. Because I guess now I block with the knight, but I'm down a whole rook and I'm losing. And for example, Zalay would beat me from this position 100% of the time. Okay, I guess I go here to hit the rook. Maybe I have queen h4 check, but yeah. I'm acting like I'm not going to dominate this guy. I'm down a rook, you guys. Like, I'm down a rook. I'm losing. Like, I'm down a rook. If I have a queen, I win. Well, that's why this is tricky. Because this guy had a queen and a rook, so I'm not winning. So going all in was actually wrong. I should have called and kept 1.5 million behind. Okay, queen g5. That's a good move. This guy's playing a lot better this game. Go here. Zalay's rating performance was 2186 in the 2003 Chicago Open. Do you remember that tournament? I don't know if I played... If 2003, did I play there? Probably not. No, I probably played there, actually. I almost certainly played in the 2003 Chicago Open. I'm going to go back and try to go for some kind of diagonal here. But I am losing. He's got 70 seconds, so he's very slow as well. go here. Got to move fast to try and put pressure on the clock. Let's go here. Goes d4. That doesn't look like a good move. I'm gonna bring my queen in maybe. Try to bring my knight activate if I can. Way too slow though, I think. He goes knight e3. I think I'll just go knight f7. I could have gone queen h6. That might have been a better move. Okay, that's a good move. I guess I'll go here. I want to go knight b5 next move as well. Let's go here. Here. He's down to 29. Wait, but if I take, does he have checkmate? No, right? Shoot, he's... Oh, I blundered. Oh, he blunders right back. Okay, I go here. He could have taken with check. Okay. Go here. Okay, let's take. I'll go e5. Let's pre-move this. Let's go here. Go here. Maybe knight c4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he should have won that game. If he played knight takes queen, it was check, and instead of queen takes bishop, he would have won that game. He would have been up a queen and more, but he was a little bit too slow there. Instead of taking the queen, knight takes f6 was check, and it was winning instead of queen takes c7. So yeah, he was too slow. Too slow. Do pawns promote on the board? Yeah, if you get a pawn to the 8th rank, it does. But you can only put pawns in the first 4 ranks. Imagine the disadvantage of not having a mouse. Okay. Okay, what do I have? Knight, good. Pawn, worst starting hand you can get. I'll fold this. I don't want to get into a bad spot. This is not Eric Rosen. No, this is not. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I've got a bishop. I've got 2 bishops. Decent starting hand. The problem is if I get a 3rd bishop, that means my opponent, there are only 5 more bishops in the deck. So, yeah, that would mean he doesn't have bishops, but he folds. Okay. Okay. 2 bishops again. Okay. Okay, this time I'll just call it. I think the deck is 16 pawns, 8 bishops, 8 knights. I think it's like 4 queens, 4 rooks. Don't really want to call this, but I will. Terrible. Okay, now I'm drawing to the full house again. 3 bishops or 2 pawns. So again, I have 3 cards that help me. If I get a 3rd bishop, I get a rook. If I get a 3rd pawn, I get a rook. Or I can draw a queen or a rook. So probably I think I'm calling any bet here. Okay, I get a rook. That's fine. I don't get the full house 2 and 3, but I think it's still okay. So now because I'm white, I'm going to do the fianchetto here. I'm going to put pawns on f2, g3, put a bishop behind it, and then take the h file with my rook next move. Thank you, Crossfire, for the $5. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blanket Man, for the Prime. Thank you, TMT 1000 for the 13,000 bits. Okay, so I'm going to create the diagonal here with the bishop. And the rook on h1 to take the file, and probably put a bishop on like b2 or d2. As long as he doesn't have something on this queen side, like rooks and stuff, my king will be very safe. Okay, so of course I'm going to put the bishop here. Also, I put the rook on h1. I think I can castle my king out of the center of the board if I want to. Unless I'm mistaken. I think I can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put the rook here, try to take the H file, put a bishop on D2, and maybe I castle kingside, maybe I don't. I don't know if I'm gonna castle here, but I might. Okay. Oh, ugh. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully it's a rook. Yes, if he has a queen, I'm gonna lose. If he only has a rook, I'm probably okay. Depends what his last card is here. Is it a rook or is it a queen? It's a queen, so I'm basically lost. Okay. So I have to castle. Now my king is very safe here, of course, but I'm not doing well. I'm down a queen for a rook, so it's obviously going to be a very poor game here for me. Let's go rook c1. No, it's just lost. I mean, I just lose here. Yeah, queen for a bishop. It's not pretty, you guys. Let's go here. Flag him? I'll try to flag him, but I mean, if he can find some way to exchange anything, I just lose. No, you guys, it's pronounced fiancito. Stop mispronouncing stuff. Silly Americans. Let's go bishop somewhere. Maybe rook. Let's go rook here. Maybe rook g4. No, you can't put stuff on the 4th rank, you guys. Only on the 2nd ranking. Yeah, this one's going to be very, very bad for me. Yeah, I mean, this one I just lose. Probably. Maybe here. I think he's got too much time. He's got too much time. Yeah, this one he just has too much time. I can't do anything. Rook c8, bishop h3, he goes pawn to e6. I did see it, but he goes pawn to e6. So there was nothing I could do there. Happens. Okay, let's go. Terrible. This one I might actually lose. I think I'm going to lose this one. I have a feeling I'm going to lose. Bishop and pawn, garbage starting hand. Okay, 3rd pawn becomes a rook, though, so it's still a very bad hand. If he has any kind of queen, I'm in bad shape, and I mean, I'm kind of super low on chips, so I don't really want to bet. So he gives me a free card. 2 rooks and a bishop. It's a decent hand. I don't think I have any value in a betting. There shouldn't be any value in betting this. I don't know. Let me think about this. It's half my stack. 2 rooks and a bishop. If he has queen rook X, I'm bad. If he has 2 rooks, I'm fine. If he's any queen rook combo. I have 2 rooks though, so because I have 2 rooks, I'm willing to call. If I didn't have 2 rooks, I don't think he could have any queen rook combo. So he has no queen rook combo, so I'm willing to play this. Overthinking, I'm just trying to treat it like it's serious, you guys. I don't have to treat it like this, but I'm assuming because I have 2 of the rooks in the deck, he's not gonna have he can't have a queen rook combo. So I'm guessing he doesn't have queen rook combo. If he doesn't have a queen rook combo, then I think I'm okay. Okay, let's put this here. No, the pawn is a rook. It promoted from a pawn to a rook. Okay, now I'm gonna try to smash him on this side of the board if I can. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if this is good. Although he can put a rook. He can put a rook on the open file. Yes, this is a mistake. Shoot. If he has another rook, he can put it. He puts a bishop. Okay, as long as it's not a queen here, I think I can win. Please tell me it's not a queen. If it's a queen, I'm in really bad shape here. I think it is a queen, though. It's probably a queen. If it's a rook, I'd be surprised. It must be a queen. Yeah, of course it's a queen. Okay, but that's not actually so special, because I can put the rook on e8, and I can protect my rook and attack the queen here. So he's going to go check, I'm sure. I mean, maybe I can win. I'm not sure if I can win. Okay, so what? But I got to move fast. I'm up like 40 seconds. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, I had to no, e5 is no good. Okay. Queen f4 was actually a very bad move, I think, because it gives me time to activate my bishop. I can also, yeah, I'm just going to activate my bishop. He's thinking for a long time here. Go here, maybe king d6. Goes e4. That's actually a very annoying move. I couldn't take the bishop because he has e5 check. Here. I should have gone to e5. Shoot. Should have gone to d1. g4, strange move. Okay, let's just go. How do I do this? I don't have time. Here. Go here. Does that do? I'm just gonna move my up. Go here. Go here, I guess. Takes an. Okay, good. I can flag him. Good. He missed a mate there. He had a forced mate. I'll flat this because I have 2 pawns, so I can draw 2 rooks, queens, and a 3rd pawn. Okay. Whatever, let's just call it. He's got a queen, but I mean, I can draw 2 pawns. Come on, devs, one time. Oh, give me the full house? No, okay, I lose. I lose here. I totally lose. He has a queen, 100% he's got a queen to start. There's like literally no way he doesn't have a queen. There's no way. He has to have a queen here. There's literally no way he doesn't have a queen. If I'm lucky, maybe he has a queen and a rook, and that's it. But hopefully he's got a pawn. This is a critical piece. If this is not a pawn that he places, I'm just dead. Yeah, it's not, so I'm absolutely dead here. I'm completely dead. Wait, what? Oh, maybe I'm in it with a shot. He must, or no, that's only a pawn. Oh, so he's 2 rooks then, because that was a demoted rook to, so that means he's got 2 rooks. So, or wait, I can't put a knight on that. Guess I put the knight here. Knights are pretty terrible in this game, I will admit, so this could be bad for me. Or not. Okay, I'm not even gonna play. Yeah, I thought that was a rook. It was 2 queens. It wasn't 2 rooks and promoted. So happens. Not even gonna play that one. Okay, I'm gonna just go all in this hand. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go all in. I have insufficient funds for the next hand anyway, so I have to go all in. A little bit frustrating, but what to do. I don't know. I'm not bad at poker. It's just that the stacks aren't deep here, so you kind of have to do whatever. Wow. Okay, I get a queen. Okay, I get a queen. Okay, so maybe I can win here. Maybe I can win. Okay. Let's think. How do I want to set this up? I want to see where he puts the knight. Okay, so d-file's not a problem. I think I'm going to try to close off one side of the board. Maybe try to use a rook. Okay, puts a pawn. Pawn's in the center. Okay. Put the pawn here. I want to see what he places, if he has a rook or a queen that he can place on this side. So I can put the knight here and I can close it. Stack to pot ratio here. There is no stack to pot ratio here because we're so short. We're super short here. Let me put the knight here. Okay, so he's trying to take... I've got to be careful he doesn't have, like, a bishop. No, but he only has one more piece. So I'm going to take this side. I could have... I don't know if he has a queen or not. Does he have a queen? No, okay, good. Okay, nice try, dude, but you're not smart enough. I just put the queen, and now he takes my rook, but I take his rook, and he loses. Nice try, bro. Guy was all excited. He thought I misplaced the rook so he could take it, but unfortunately I'm a 5-head, and I just take his rook, and he can resign. Okay, let's just go here. Hit the bishop. Okay, now I just go queen f6. Ego Andy. No, but it's actually tricky. That's why white has a big premium. Because if you're playing with white, you get to place first. So if black misplaces something, it's white's turn. So white can capture like a rook on move 1 or a bishop on move 1. So it's very tricky. Oh, he just resigns. Okay. Okay. Did they film it at the World Series? No, but when I played the World Series in 2011, there was some guy I knew from Dallas, a Serbian international master, who somehow ended up at my table. I was at a table with this guy. Was it Devor? Who was it? I was one of these international masters from Serbia who went to the University of Texas at Dallas. Ended up at my table. And at my table, I think there was also Mike Sexton on day 2, the broadcaster guy. Those were let's see. Okay, I'll just check this. Yeah, Mike Sexton. He's the broadcaster guy. He was at my table. I'm just gonna check it. I'm not gonna bet this. He does WPT commentary. Yeah. Do I call this? I've got 4 minors. I've got a rook, 2 bishops, and a knight. I don't think I don't like it enough. I don't like it. I think it's too dry. I think it's a little bit too light to call that with a rook, 2 bishops, and a knight. It might be a bluff, but I think I'm too light. But it's very hard here because I mean we aren't deep. Okay, that's a good... Okay, yeah, obviously I'm going all in with a rook plus. Yeah. Well, this isn't realistic anyway, you guys, because... Yeah, I mean, you're right. I probably have to call because I'm pot committed with 4 minors, but whatever. Okay. Okay, this is getting better. Okay, give me a pawn. Yeah, baby. Yes, there we go. Good. Okay, so I'm going to win this one, so we're going to be back to even. I mean, surely I can't lose this one, I assume. I'm going to put a pawn here, probably stack the rooks on the F file, and then put a queen somewhere on the A through the C file over here. Okay, it does that. I think I should... I think it's best to put the pawn here so it's not a weakness on C7, because white can play something and take the pawn. Okay, it's knights. Okay. So if I put a rook, he can put a bishop down at A2 if he's got a bishop. So I think I put the rook here, so there's nowhere you can place a bishop to attack the rook. So if I put it on one of these two, you can put a bishop on A2 or B2 and attack down the diagonals. So, okay, he's got a rook. Okay, if he has a bishop to... So if he has a bishop to place on H2, I again put the queen back here and I hit the rook. If he has a rook, I just place the queen down here. If he has a queen, well, what to do? That's life. Again, he thinks he outsmarts me, but he doesn't, because when he takes the rook, I take his rook. It's the exact same trick. He goes rook a7. I think I will actually just go up. So if he checks, I move my king to f7. No, it's not that he fell for the same trick, but it's just you have to be aware of where the pieces are. Okay, I think I go check. Thank you to Mogsy Baggis for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crossfire again. Thank you. I don't think I have TTS on this scene. Sorry, I can copy it, but I don't have TTS on this scene. Okay, I think I'll just take. Thank you to Absuka for the 3 months. Thank you so much. How good is this guy in real chess? I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably like 1800 maybe. I would say 1800 is what I would assess his rating at in real chess. I would say 1800. That's my guess. Yeah, you can pre-move in this game as well. Okay, let's go check. Let's go check. Let's go check. Okay, just resigns. Okay, back to even. I'm probably gonna end up pot committed again this hand. Okay, let's go. Same spot, same spot. 2 pawns to start. Super light. Queen, rook, pawn. 3 draws. 3 draws. I'm gonna go for it. Whatever. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, don't fold. Okay, don't fold. He's probably gonna go all in, I bet. No, he checks it. Don't like this. This probably isn't good enough. Might be good enough. I might bet here. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. I think this problem is, since we're so short, we don't have any chips. So whatever. Let's just do it. Whatever. Okay, 2 knights and a rook. Very bad hand. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose for sure. There's almost no way that I'm not losing here, unless he was bluffing. Wait, what happened? Let's put the pawn here. If he's bluffing, then I can outplay him, but I don't think so. He checked the first 2 though, so I don't know. Let's do a weird setup here. Yeah, exactly. I had a feeling he had something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. He's probably got like a rook and a queen. I had a feeling when he just went all in, he definitely had a queen, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, he's got a queen. I kind of knew it. Now maybe if he misplaces something here, I can do something. Damn, he put the bishop on a... Well, okay, but actually, you know what, you guys? This is not so bad. I can actually live with this. This is not so bad. Or no, it is. Sorry, he's got another piece. Never mind. He's got another piece. Never mind. He's got another piece. Yeah, he's got another piece. Yeah, he's got another piece. No, I mean, that's just losing. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste my time. Yeah. He's got another piece. No, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, fair enough. Happens. Happens. But I think I beat him 2 out of 3, so... And actually, it's a good thing, because if I win every single one like that, then it's then it shows that the game is not viable either.